Hello and happy as today's to you folks. Hope you guys are having an amazing day today. So today I'm doing my fourth let's play. The last two I did a couple of things. Star Control 2 from 1992. It's an absolute classic. Everybody loved it at the time. It's on many games. It's one of my favorite games too, and that sort of thing too. I'm playing this on the Ur-Quan Masters. And that sort of a thing. This is an older version of the game, just as a heads up. It's a free version. It's an older DOS version, so you can't do any mouse manipulations or anything like that. Alrighty, so in the last mission, I just had done my second mining run, and I also ran by the Pekunk and grabbed a couple of their ships to sell, and that sort of thing too. And then I was trying to get back into a place called Epsilon Volantis, in the middle of the evil but bad guys near us, in the last place I kept running into them. And the problem is that the Pekunk ships are faster than you are, and that sort of a thing too. And so I tried reloading that a few times just off the screen, and that sort of a thing too. I just wasn't able to get that done because I just kept showing up. The problem is in that section of the map, if you're not that super fast yet, I would not recommend going there except to get the ally and that sort of thing too. So I didn't do the Kruger systems or anything like that. And so I just went ahead and reloaded an earlier save, did the alliance, right after the alliance, and then I just ran straight to Epsilon Volantis, did the 4 planets that were there in the middle of the bad guy space. There was an Emerald world there, 2 Arc worlds with a lot of gold, that sort of a thing, to a radioactive world. And then on the way here at Alpha Centauri, that's one by Delta Centauri, which is barely in there. It takes about down. I'm super fast. So I can outrun them as long as I'm outside of Pekunk space and that sort of a thing too. And so I swung by there on the way here to Alpha Centauri. There are 2 planets there. One is great with life, and another was great with the metals and that sort of a thing too. And now I'm going to swing by Alpha Centauri to drop off all of the life and that sort of thing that I picked up with the Melnorme and that sort of thing too. And then the other one that I grabbed was Epsilon. Over here, Volantis, strong stuff, and that sort of a thing too. And now we're going to be leaving this Volantis, that sort of a thing alone, and moving on to the next section. But first, I wanted to go ahead and do all the trades and that sort of a thing too. So let's go ahead and sell all the things I did on the mining ground. So let's go ahead and go up here to the Melnorme. These are the traders that like the life stuff, the blood.
How nice to see you again, Captain.
So let's go ahead and sell them.
Now, what can we do for you today?
I would like to make some items like the Thelpa. Remember, you can also sell to them locations of the rainbow credits, if that's something you have information on, for 500 credits. Or 200 per thing. So we're getting 278.
9 units of biological data we downloaded from your ship earn you 278.
Perfect. Now you can see my credits are now 386. Good stuff. And they sell
what great items would you like to buy today?
Each for tech. And so we're going to someone buy 2 decks with my 386.
The technology we are now offering includes plans for building blaster weapons twice as powerful as your ion bolt guns.
Alright, so we are going to buy that for 150.
Please remember that these weapons consume energy from your combat batteries faster than your familiar ion bolt guns. You may wish to compensate for this by building additional dynamo modules for your flagship. The technology we are now offering includes specifications for constructing modifications to your planet landers, which will double their speed.
Alright, we're going to obviously buy that for the double speed.
Yes, speed. An excellent choice for the relentless hunter and craven coward as well.
Excellent.
These modifications are simple enough to be put in place immediately. Your landers should be properly equipped in no time. The technology we are now offering includes details on how to add point defense laser systems to your flagship.
That's very strong. but we're obviously not going to be able
system.
to buy it.
What else would you
Now we're going to head back home and sell the stuff, and also the Pekunk ships.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
Back home to the Soul System. We're in the middle of the wars after the bad guys won last and Star Control won. And the good guys, I love bad ones. Remember to sell the Pekunk ships are very, very fast. They're the fastest ones. They shoot to the sides, but they're not the strongest ship in the world. So you typically want to sell them here for the minerals. And sort of thing. Just remind me of something. But there's a bad guy, a boss at the end where they're actually very good. It's not worth saving. Let's go to the Earth and talk to veterans. Oh, whip right by it. Sorry about that. To beat this. Sometimes I just have that happen. Sorry about that. So, one of the things you want to eventually get are landers better at surviving with the text of the things out there, like your heat and that sort of a thing too. You'll be able to get better stuff for that. All right, start the
I'm at your disposal, Captain.
First, I'm going to have minerals off of it. Nice.
This will really help, Captain.
Now I remember that we got the spindle.
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, clear spindle device. Data, the object in question has no clear use or means of activation, but does have superconductive characteristics between 18 and 22 degrees centigrade. We suspect that it is a precursor manufacturer, but we cannot be certain without extended study. Summary, in all likelihood, this object is part of a larger device whose capabilities remain unknown. That's the end of our scientist's report.
Alright, let's get back.
We shall await your return, Captain.
And all that stuff too. And upgrade my ship. Alright, so head over here. So the first thing I want to get to is outfit my shipyard. So the first thing we're going to do here is remember, so you hit crew, and then over here to sell the ship. So you start by selling, you select it, and then hit the crew down until it says scramble. And hit it. Let's do that again for this one. Here, we'll say, and here's the last one. Alright. Let's see, I got 24,000. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and buy the crew here. No, I could buy some more here, but I'm going to be aligned here in a second with the ores and the Spathi. Those ships going to be a little better than. Select this menu, go to the Alpha Starship, and that sort of a thing too. Now here we're going to modules. We're going to go here to my weapons and sell this. Better weapons I just bought. That's the fusion blaster, right? And I'm going to buy 3 of the dynamo units that are better for the storage of the energy. You can have the max. And then here to the side, I'm going to put the lesser gun. Yeah, that's good. The next thing I'm going to do after all that is to go ahead and start with the intermission thrusters, get myself at the fastest speed possible, and then the turn. This is a 500 each. Now, I'm going to put right here, this would actually be fine, so it's not the worst place in the world, but I'm actually going to put right here another crew pod. And now here, while I'm still here, fuel, feels very expensive. As you can see, I'm going from 10,617 to watch. Watch this just blows through my field. And it's going to be fun. I'm at 160. Alrighty. Shipyard by the last 50 crew. And then we're going to save it at the ward space. Crew. Crew. Now we're going to add it here. Save it. Now we're going to exit and to depart. And we're going to start navigating. So we're going to head to Or's space first, and this is in the place where, if you recall, the Vulpecula constellation. They mentioned some stuff. First, we're going to ally with them at Gamma Vulpecula. Right here. That's Alpha. Beta. We're actually going to buy there too. We're going to Gamma though first. Ally with them. There we are, and then we're going to head over there. So now we're headed to Ore space while they're doing a little bit of mining too, to make sure and that sort of a thing too. We're about 6 months into the game right now, and that sort of a thing too. So I don't want to take that much more time just heading out for a fur or mining run, especially since that's how great our stuff is. The point the screen is dark on. This is Gamma. Now we're gonna ally with the ores. Right here, safely. Talk to the ores. Let's meet the ores.
This is a system message from ship's computer translation subsystem. Incoming message, extremely unusual in composition. Translation includes many lingual anomalies. Overall accuracy of translation is unknown.
Hello, extremely. I hope you like to play. Some campers are not so good for games. Is it time for playing yet?
Yours are great, fun thing. They're probably one of the best early things to get out, because they actually basically can stand up to the other guys pretty in kind of a punch thing.
Who are you? You are not ores. We are ores. Ores are happy people energy from the outside. Inside is good. So much good that ores will always germinate. Can you come together with ores for party? Yes, of course. Difficulty. Problems are difficult. Let's be special together. Spicy games are always fun. Yes, yes. We are two friendly, extremely happy sisters should correct each other for celebration. So much enjoyment. Shall we come to your house so that we can be relatives?
Yes, we are very.
Jumping peppers. This is Smiley time. You are campers after all. We will start alliance parties for better enjoyment.
Alrighty. So while I'm here so let's go ahead and save this space and that sort of thing too, because they're very strong stuff. Love them lots. They're also pretty fun conversationalists. So now I think their planet here. I don't think I can actually visit that much. This is their home planet. And then there's also an emerald world here in Vapekule.
Hello to our house. Do you feel better yet? If you are campers, you will enjoy the change, but maybe not yet. It is best if many happy ores are coming to your house. Let's spitting the fun words for several pieces, and then surprising things.
So I'm not going to ask them what happens to the Andra, because that will end your alliance. Just a heads up. If you remember, during the space that the Andra said your big pads were at, these are the guys that you were there, androids and slaves for like decades, and that's what we're doing. Who you are, where you're from.
You are a silly camper. I am always ores. If I was not ores, then I would not be. But of course, I am ores. We are from the outside. Also, the Arilu Quick Babies are from outside. It is the same, but not. Ores are from below. Arilu are from above. Ores does not like Arilu. Arilu are too much trouble. We cannot have parties when Arilu always jumping in front. It make Ores frumple so much. These are fat words. Do you want to play this some more?
Yeah, the Ores and the Arilu. Remember the Arilu were your allies in the first one. You lost. And that's what I can stay in touch all day, but
Yes, we do. Goodbye is the game. Hello, I am only joke. It is funny enough. Do not forget to enjoy the sauce.
Alright, now let's go to the, I think it's the fourth planet in the system is the Emerald World one here. Is that Emerald? That might be the Emerald World. It's green, like emeralds. Let's take a look and see. It's been 3. Well, we're well off here. Might as well swing by it. It's a copper world. Nothing major. Any bias? Sometimes copper worlds will have bias, but not this one. Sorry. Alright, head up. Number 4, which is the Emerald World. Sorry.
Campers like to say hello when they smell the ores. We have learned this. It is no function, but ores want to make campers happy every day. Okay. Hello. Now you are happy, I am sure. Yes.
Let's get past that for you guys. Since we already got that line from them. Number 4. It's over there. Let's do. Sorry, but I'm already here. There's no war here for me to run into. It's another copper war. Any life signs here? Nope. We'll skip it. It's over there. Nope, it's over there on the other
I
side.
am expanding. It is so much squishy to smell you. Campers are the best. I have anticipation. And then what? Better parties in the middle for sure.
Since that was knowledge, you go ahead and do it.
Yes!
Yeah, it was number 4 was this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Not a moon actually, sorry about that. Whoops. I thought I was going to try to get through it, and I actually did, but without actually hitting the plate.
I am Yes!
Emerald. This is what I was looking for. Class 3. I can easily land here. No bios. Dispatch. Probably do this a few times. Pick up all the radioactives. Head over here. Get more radioactives. Not radioactives, they're actually better, like antimatter and that sort of thing too. Those are the most valuable stuff in the game. Didn't lose it. I actually lost somebody on the last end. Sorry about that. I'll say. I'll save it 6. Alright. So now we're going to go pick up the in Delta Vopeculae at the table of mine shield. Now we're allies with them. This is again Delta Vopeculae. That's Delta Lalon, just heads up. Delta. There. There we go. Now we're going to 2, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 2C. We're here by this one. Let's check it out while I'm here.
Happy pieces!
That is 2C.
I am squirting nice colors. Why? The reason. Camper friends have come to Talo Playground. Why are you coming to this?
What do you mean by playground?
Yes, yes. You say words, then I say. It is fun in between. More fun than dancing. Many gravity centers in heavy space make good party places. This is why we like the new town. So many campers, and then what? even the playground. Such a surprise. At this playground, the Halo are making time jokes. It is too funny for the Urs. The Halo are in heavy space, and next what? They spread to pretty space because Denari are chasing them. Now, Denari are sleeping, so Urs can chase them. Then we can have a party. They are even better campers than you. Do not feeling bad. You are good enough campers, but not yet.
So now I'm going to ask them, so if we weren't allies, then you'd actually have to fight
You are asked if Urs are upset. Urs are not upset. You are happy campers. Certainly, you are only slow time walkers. It is not fun on the surface in slow time. If you want to go, that is okay.
Alright. Now we go. Now while I'm here, let's do a scan. Now you can see it's actually got some things here too, and then we got the resource too. So I'm going to save this here in the 6th spot. Go back to scan. We're going to dispatch. Whoops, I'm sorry. Dispatch, not auto scan. Sorry about that. We're gonna head over here first. Grab all the gold and stuff first. Hit. So that way, when I go get it last, it'll take me off the map. And I have to do a little one. It's done. Not the bigger ones. Too big and a small. That's good. Done a bigger one. Let's come over to here and grab his on the Tilla homework. The Taylor Mine Shield is one of the keys in the game. You need to do it. Let's have it again, just real fast, and then let's finish up the treasuring mining. Let's everything here. Back to scan, and then dispatch all that good stuff. Move ahead here. Do I have a smaller one? I think up in that corner. Yeah, I don't want to lose some gold or something like that since I'm not picking up that much. It's not dedicated mine trip. Whatever. Do it again. Looks like there's 2 over there. So I'm going to do my last jump up and then come right back onto the top of the boss. That's fine. No, just one. All the ores off the map. Let's go back in here and save it. Now, just as a heads up, we're now going to swing by in Ada Vapaculae, which is where the homeworld of the Anners, and where that's going to be we swing by. Check it out. Oops, sorry. Yeah, it's Alkali World. If there were some bios here, I could grab them real quick. Nope. Blue tends to be pretty. I'll survive this blue. Sometimes it might be a water world or something. I don't think so. I think you would have checked it. It is an ultramarine world with minor things on it. No thanks. We'll just head out. Actually, is that autoscan? Is that bio? It is bio. It wasn't biological. It was more. If it was biological, look at that. About it. So now we're gonna head to Ada for Peculae, the former home world of the folks that are over here. Epsilon, not Epsilon, Ada. That's there. Beta. That's Alpha Mary. Delta Mary over here. Yeah, Delta Mary. Alpha. Delta. Epsilon. Beta. They're all right by each other. They're very close together. Good stuff. Love it lots. So we're going to stop by 2C. This is Ada. 2 and then Peculae 2. I think they're on the move. We'll double check actually. To Lord World 2. Energy tons of bio there too, so we're going to save the game here. And now we're going to grab some of those bios, grab the energies and that sort of thing to it. Check it out. This match right here. There wasn't anything major, it was just, if I remember correctly, some stuff. Whoops, sorry, we were right there, sorry about that. I'll wait for you to read it, and that sort of a thing too. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and start to shoot these guys down. They're on this map. Here's one of them over here. It's not letting me get that, sorry. Oh well, no, you can't shoot them in the... Let me try from the other side. Oh, I did that thing. Good stuff. checking. I don't see it. Let's head back up there and say one of those 4 guys. Next, we're heading to. I don't think there's anything at 2C. That might be a treasure world. So let's take a look and see what we're here. At the moon there. I'll double check to make sure. I think it's just a bio on that one. Yeah. Yeah, there's a 7 weather there, so clear them up. We're doing that. And so the next one here in this planet in this system is ADA-4. That's ADA-2. ADA-4. That's ADA-3. ADA-4 is right over here, I think. Oops. Sorry about that. Yes, 4. It's a purple world. Not a whole lot of stuff there. Sorry about that. Maybe it was. It says 4. It was 400. So that was very clearly supposed to be 4. Let me try instead. So the color of the 3-1 was a color that would be familiar with the radioactive world. So I'm here, let's go check it out. And then number 1 is a radioactive. So I'll also go check it out. Although I'm not too loud. 4. And we got a little bit of some radioactives, but not enough there to kind of send some folks down there. I'll just work on one quick run and that sort of a thing too. Alright, so let's go ahead and exit there and navigate over to the first one. And we'll head to the next one is 2-7. After that, double check it. Because it's the same color as like mercury, other radioactive ones. Since I'm here, I'm trying to find out where the other 4 one is. It is a radioactive. It's a carbide world, sorry. I thought it was a radioactive world too from the picture. D4. There's a lot of life there. Actually, it's not bad. So let me see what that life is like now that I'm faster. It's possible on the 3-4 planet I'll probably lose some guys, but let me just take a quick little drop down here and see what they look like. It might be faster stuff. And remember that now that I'm faster, I should be able to get this on that sort of thing too. Yeah, they're pretty fast too. Those are hunting me. And now that I'm faster, I can run away from them. Yeah, I'll go ahead and leave this over here. Yeah, you get the idea. You can see that all those people were around me. That sort of thing where I was. You know, I don't want to lose a bunch of folks. Well, it's not the worst one at 140, but you get the idea. Okay, so the next one is number 7. Here on this planet. System run. Number 7 and 8 are the last 2. Here. Oops, sorry. That's number 4. Yeah, I accidentally backed into it while I was trying to make sure I got to the L. I think this one is 6. Here. It is. Nothing there, it's a gas giant. So again, I'm going to 7 and 8. I can see 7 over here on the other side. It's the gold one. Right there straight. Probably treasure planet or a arc world or something like that, hopefully. So it's a lanthanon. It's got class, and I'm not making this up, 7 tectonics. Sorry about that. We just can't get that on. So that's 8 of 7. The last one was 8 of 8. It's up there on this side. It's the green one. Not the gas giant, but the green one here on the other side of life. Here we go. Hey. It's a magnetic world. Also not a whole lot of stuff, but there is that rare one. So I will save this on a planet 7 tectonics. Just land there, grab it, and then immediately leave. Since that actually is valuable stuff. That's what there's anybody. Alright. So the next one, we're going to head up, now that we're done with the allies, we're going to head over to the Spathi space. The Spathis. And the Spathis are my favorite ship in the air, like, not the worst. I prefer more of the faster Spathi, running away and firing your weapons at people. So, alright, so here we're heading to Spathi. We're heading to Spathi. They told you the home world. It's Epsilon Druis is what we're heading to. We're also heading to Zeta Illuminati too, on the way over. So let's grab that. It's Beta. Alpha. Delta. I'm heading to Zeta. Gamma. Epsilon. You see this? It's much more out. That is Zeta right there. Zeta Illuminati has a good one for life and a good one for minerals too, on the way over. Just right over here. Zeta is we're heading to 2 planets and 2 in this area. Oops, we're past them. Wow, it's just gone through so fast nowadays. I'll go slower. This is actually 2. It says 8. It says I'll try 3. It says. Let's see what that's like. It might be 1. Because 1 looks like a gas giant. This is an organic world. Not bad if we're trying to hunt down some life. That might be where the bios are. It's not. I'll head over here while I'm here. Maybe I can come across some bios here in the life ring. This world. No, it's not even fast. I'm really just not that great at this newer speed. Here we go. Here's planet 1. Ring could be good, not for, again, minerals. Although you might come across something. Quasi-degenerate world. Maybe be able to buy out bios with the 4 tectonics. I'd do that. Head Zeta 3. ultramarine world. Class 3 and 2. Hopefully this will be the bias. It is. But this is the big dive plan. So let's exit, save, and do some runs here. I'm sorry, I should have done the save first. Nice and slow. We'll come down here first for the non-bias. While I'm on the planet, let's grab that first. Oh, it's nice. It's nice and calm. I did get shot though. Let's do it like that. Hopefully they're all gonna be like at least this one is. I did lose a few people, some stuff like that. Be careful here because you don't want to accidentally shoot. When you shoot or you'll accidentally take it out, so you just don't want to do that accidentally. Actually, I'm gonna blast that because I only have 2 people left. Save it. Grab them both. Finish off the planet, save the game. I think that was the next one is a moon. I can't remember exactly which moon. It says here. So it says 3C or 4C. I'm just trying to 4. I'm trying to 4. Is it right here? Nope, just 4 right here. No buys. Besides that. Here's number 5. Organic world, maybe some buys there. Nope. Besides that. Check to make sure it's Ada Illuminati. Sorry about that. Not Zeta. I'll grab that. Yeah. It's the bio one is the one in Ada Illuminati. It's 2C. It is. Hi, Spathi. Super fast, lots of fun. My favorite race in the game. One of my favorite races in India. Hi, Spathi. You can definitely catch me. I'm gonna call.
Surprise and terror! I am greeted by the smooth and hostile face of our old enemy, the Hootsman. No, the Huge Clan? No, I remember. The Hoonams.
We're on a peaceful mission through the cosmos.
Two aspects of your last statement defy the course of nature as I know it. First, peace, as you call it, is an illusion. If you have peace, you simply haven't yet seen the thing that's trying to kill you. Second, peaceful missions through the cosmos rarely require weapons large enough to punch holes through a small moon.
Let me be frankly seek out.
In case you have not forgotten, we are bonded to the Urquan as slaves. The punishment for the plan you propose can be described as death.
If you are such cowards, why do you fight for your mom?
This is a sad tale, so do not even try to contain your tears. After the Ur-Quan demolished the Illa, they turned the force of their armada against us Spathi. The term rapidly subjugated would best describe what happened next. When the Ur-Quan arrived at Spathiwa, there was a great ceremony. Part of that ceremony involved blasting portions of our planet's surface into radioactive dust, and this part we did not enjoy. But the worst was yet to come. Our leaders were called into the command chamber of Urquan Lord One's dreadnought, where they were read a long and complicated document explaining the choices given new slaves. When our leaders heard the term forever encased and impenetrable shield, they grew overexcited, I'm afraid, and made a fatal error. The decision was to be transmitted to the Urquan via one of two rods, one colored black, the other white. Our leader handed the white rod to one of the Urquan's servants, signifying fallow slavery. But the servant somehow exchanged rods and handed the Urquan lord a black rod, indicating our desire to become fighting slaves. By the time we learned of the switch, it was too late. The Urquan would not permit a change in status. Following that most tragic day, we were forced to assume the role of an Urquan Star Thug. We tried to avoid combat, but the Urquan gave us 3 warnings, each more strident than the last. When we learned that there would be no 4th warning, simply annihilation, we attended to our new role with improved vigor. Oh, and perhaps you have already guessed, the Urquan's servant who made the switch was an Umga.
Bip, bip. Remember, the Umgar are definitely kind of the practical jokester. What can you tell us to your species?
We can best be described as meta mollusks, possessing the best qualities of both the clam and the dravats, which is not native to your world. We are intelligent and clever, though you would never call us cunning. Each day when we awaken, we call forth the traditional Spathi prayer. Oh God, please don't let me die today! Tomorrow would be so much better!
Under the circumstances, I think it'd be best if you out here.
Sure, consider it done. Allies to the bitter end. Not!
What do you really want out of this
I want to live forever, with no pain whatsoever, owning vast personal property plus a company of nubiles. If this is in your power to give, I beg of you to do so.
Come today as we leave as we came into.
Look, can we keep this as a secret between the two of us? It's really rather embarrassing.
There we are. Whoops, juicy. Hopefully that's a radioactive world. It is. And low tectonics too, that's great. Alright, so we're going to be here for a while. Save all the good stuff. I don't need to save this a few times. I might lose 1 or 2 people in that. It's not really the worst thing in the world. Alright, so dispatch it a few times. Let me grab all of this cool stuff. Head back up here a few more times. All this stuff. should be good to go. I don't know, which is a word I used overused once recently. One of my saying kind of awesome possum. Let's do it too. Let's do it. Do one more and grab both of these because I had to make sure I don't accidentally take them over since I gotta grab them for both anyway. Activities are so fun. Alright, now we're done with Ada Illuminati. Now we're going to head over to their capital. Epsilon checklist. Cruise, sorry. Beta, we're going to Epsilon. That's Alpha, that's Gamma, that's Delta. We're doing Epsilon base. That's Beta Squiddy. Gamma Squiddy, and that sort of a thing. 2. Not Epsilon. It's both these. Not that one. Epsilon. Gross. Some of the thing too. It's better. Alpha Illuminati, Delta Illuminati, Epsilon. Is it not Epsilon? Ruiz. Because I can definitely see the Spathi though. Epsilon Gruies. Alright, let's head there. Save it, dude. Those are just hard to see because of the map. I'm gonna head and talk to the Spathi. We're gonna get them allied, but in order to do that, we gotta do a questy thing for them first. Longer reason. Save. Over here. Let's out. I'm done with that. Over here. Hi. Spathi. We're going to definitely converse with you.
Hello, Urquan. What would you like to threaten me about today?
We'll leave as we can.
Look.
Land here at their home world, water world, and we see some radioactive stuff, but then tons of bios. So you're gonna see here in a little bit that. So I'm going to show you what's going to happen and then we'll get a quest. I'm not going to do this in reverse order since this is my first time. So where are they? They're in the moon. This purple one. Let's talk to him.
What is the secret cipher?
Huffy Buffy got.
We are the fake ones, the Spathi High Council. You have given us the correct cipher, and so you will not be destroyed immediately. Now, if you please, tell us how you acquired our most secret Spathi cipher, which every Spathi swears never, never to reveal, even when threatened with considerable pain.
We met Spathi on Pluto. We became good friends.
And just where is this Spathi friend now? Never mind. The answer is all too obvious in your tiny, dry eyes.
Came peace and goodwill. We formed what he could vouch for the nature.
If you held a weapon to Whipple's head, he would say anything you wanted him to say. In fact, if you held a vegetable to his head, he would probably say anything you wanted him to say.
We come in peace and with goodwill.
No doubt.
We offer our hand in friendship. Join us in harmony.
We are too afraid of the Urquan to consider such an alliance. They would most certainly punish us with extreme tortures.
We're stronger than the Urquan. You're better off with this.
Hello? Hello? Awaken from your dreamy state, you them. Now is the time for realism, not wild fancy.
But look at our strong... Well, yes, we are good enough. Look at our precursor vessels.
Yes, your vessel is unique. And here is the crux of the problem. A unique, meaning singular, starship is not equal to the task of destroying the entire Urquan armada. If you had, say, 10,000 similar starships, we could take your boasts more seriously.
Look, what do I have to do to prove that this guy start here and die? Starvely?
Well, that would probably work, but I have a better idea. A test. One of those questy kind of things.
What kind of test do you have in mind?
You must wipe the evil ones from the face of Spathiwa.
Tell us more about these evil ones.
Let us explain the sad history of our species. Once upon a time, many thousands of years ago, we inhabited the warm, safe surface of our home planet, Spathiwa. We were happy and content. During those golden centuries, we evolved from a primitive nomadic culture into a complex agrarian society. We learned to write on clay tablets, and we were well on to being able to read those tablets when the darkness fell upon us, when the evil ones came. Creatures from the darkest pits of hell they were. They hunted our people, devoured them like tasty nodules, and we had no defense against them. Suddenly, our culture became once more nomadic. We fled across the oceans, from continent to continent, but the evil ones always followed. Spurred by our great need, we advanced from bronze to atomic technology in less than one of your centuries. But none of our innovations was a match for the evil one's natural cunning and ferocity. Finally, with no other option available, we fled our world and took up residence here on our own moon, where we have resided most uncomfortably for the last 300 years.
Sure, I'll do it. I'll accept. Start packing your bags, eyeballs. I'll be home in no time.
We will await your return with great anticipation. Simultaneously, we will prepare a short, poignant eulogy to mourn your demise.
See? So now I gotta go and take care of the evil ones that are there on their world, and you're going to love this here. So let's scan again, auto scan, all that stuff. Biological scans too. Now we're going to dispatch over here by the radioactive side of things. They don't move. The evil ones don't move. That's so funny. You know, take one shot to kill them. They don't take any more. And I'll go. So while I'm here, I'll go ahead and grab some lead. where the Spathi was, big bad dark guys would be immovable guys that shall fall on a head. So funny. Oops, sorry. Alright, that was funny. That I accidentally ran into him. I'll go ahead and load it. Sorry about that. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, unfortunately, since I'm really fast now, I still haven't gotten accustomed, just like I haven't gotten accustomed to me flying yet, with the additional speed after the last one. You'll note they actually do kind of blend. They're green and something. So sometimes there have been times when I started this class and I had to go through it. I think there's a couple more over there in the south I can see. Alright, let me see, that's all. Let's see. Save.
Although your foolishly courageous and noble efforts to rid the evil ones from our beloved Spathi. This is wonderful, too good to be true. We will immediately begin transporting Spathi from this unpleasant moon down to the safe surface. We shall send in crosslings and the infirm elderly first as a special honor. Please come back later to receive your accolades.
Alrighty. Now I'm going to go ahead and save. Come back to them.
Oh, joy! Oh, happiness! We rejoice and make merry in celebration of our imminent return to our home world. You are most heroic and helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you! But now I must return to our festivities. Please feel free to come back any time.
A deal is a deal. What about our wants?
Why don't you just wait a while until after we are resettled on our home world? We can discuss details at that time.
How long do you expect this to take?
10, 15 years tops.
Am I correct in assuming you refuse to live up to your end of the bargain?
No. We are simply taking a more adult, welcome to the real world view of the situation. We cannot simply say, hurrah! And form an alliance with you this very moment. Surely you see that.
you know, these creatures aren't dead. We have them in suspended animation. How would you like us to return them to this?
No, please. Exactly what kind of relationship were you thinking of?
A mutually beneficial alliance of might and right. Mine's a egalitarian fellowship of sentient mind.
What?
A kind where you do exactly what you
Okay, we are quite familiar with that arrangement. Very well, I'll bet we will regret this decision later on, but you leave me with no choice. We will comply with your needs. A Spathi delegation will depart immediately for the planet Earth.
Let's save it. So now I got a couple of options. It's been about a minute, about an hour and 10 minutes or so. So the first option is just go ahead and save and then advance from here. One of the things up here in this section of the map is the R reload. You can get quasi space, but in order to get it, you got to go to Alpha bonus 7 to grab a warp pod first, and then you can grab and then jump around the map. Alpha bonus 7 is up there. Also up there is a rainbow world and the Slyrandra home world to get them taken care of too. So I can do that all in one mission, and I probably have enough fuel to get over all that stuff. And that's sort of a thing too. And then just save it, and then do that next. Or I could go back home right now and buy those ally ships, and that sort of a thing too. And then on the way home, swing by the rainbow world over here in Yacht Space, which is I could do those, and that sort of a thing too. So both of those are actually perfectly legitimate stuff to do. Now that I got the allies with the ores and the Spathi, I can go home, sell all my stuff that I have, not that much, and then let me take a look at my manifest real quick. How much do I have? I don't have much there. Yeah, I've got 1500. So what I'm going to do is the first one. I'm going to save it and then go ahead and leave, and that sort of a thing too. And then the next time I play, I'm gonna head up there, grab the rainbow world up there, grab the warp pod, and then and then grab from the also up there, do the Slyrandra, that sort of a thing too, and get the quasi space hyper core, and that sort of a thing too. Because I've got enough to get up there. That's what, and I have enough to get back too. So that's what I care about, and that sort of thing too. Alright, so there you go. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be to the next chapter too. So what did you think? Did you like the alliance with the ores and the Spathi, sort of thing too? If you enjoyed them, now we get some good allies, and that sort of thing too. So let me know what all of your thoughts are. Not there, all of it, and that sort of a thing too. Alrighty, so there you go for you folks. Hope you enjoyed it lots. And there we are. So as a reminder, I try to do these Let's Plays and other things like older video game reviews too. And so if you like that, please hit this, do all the YouTube stuff. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, the bell icon, all that stuff too. And there you go. I want to thank you so very, very much for just taking some time out of your day, right? And you know, investing and watching my videos, because we all have so many things, right, that are happening in our lives, and we're pulled in so many different directions too, right? So the fact that you spend this time with me, that's incredibly humbling, and I appreciate that so very, very much. So thanks again, and have an amazing day.